YouTube time. Okay, you guys watch the title sequence and I will sleep in a couple more seconds. Snooze! What is up, everyone? Man, those extra seconds really worked magic. So being online as much as I am, I tend to overshare everything about myself. You may know of my love of theater, my enthusiasm for cartoons, and of course, my passion for pizza. But even though I talk about these things a lot, I get questions from people all the time asking very in-depth, thought-provoking questions about myself that are actually really difficult for me to answer accurately. Do I really know myself as well as I should? On top of that, I get messages from people who are also having trouble figuring themselves out. Personal identity is something I think everyone struggles with at one time or another. So I figure, why not go on this adventure together? I need to have a sit down with myself, figure myself out, and maybe come to a better understanding that we all could learn from. Let's do this! Hello there, class! There is no class here. Yes, there is. Whatever. This is my intellectual side. Every fact I've ever learned. Believe it or not, I was quite the nerd in school. I'm pretty sure that's a surprise to no one. Greetings, wonderful citizens, and you nerds! Hi. This is my fanciful side. All my dreams, my hopes, and my creativity. Not to mention your love of Disney songs. Do you want to build a snowman? Nope, not right now. Why that song? What's going on, kiddos? And finally, this is my moral side, my sense of right and wrong that I've learned ever since I was a kid from my own parental units. I also represent your unabashed love of dad jokes. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. Whoa, is there 4 people in here, or is it just me? Ah, I got it. That was a thinker. I like it. So what are we all doing here? Well, people know me from all the vines that I make, but I don't think people really know me. Well, maybe they would if you'd post YouTube videos more often. Oh my, whoop, there it is. Okay, all right, that's fair. But I don't even know if I know me. There's some things that I think even I need to figure out about my own identity. Like, okay, relationships. Ah, romance. Yes, but where do I stand in those regards? I have a pretty ideal vision of love. There's someone out there for me, one true love. But you tend to overthink things, rule out possibilities with logic, dream up obstacles with each new connection you make, and that's when the anxiety kicks in. Maybe that's why I haven't found a person for me yet. But that's okay. The important thing to keep in mind is nobody's perfect. Everyone comes with their own flaws, including me. Yes, someone will accept us, flaws and all. Until that day, I shall learn to love myself. Yes, that's definitely important. Flaws and all. Speaking of which, are we bringing up flaws now? Because if so, get ready to take a lot of notes, okay? You ready? Here we go. You procrastinate a lot. You can be a bit selfish with your food and your other belongings. You're definitely not the most adventurous person. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea if I'm supposed to be learning to love myself. But remember, everyone has flaws. At the same time, focus on your good attributes. You value your relationships with your friends above all else. You believe there's good in everyone. And when you set your sights on doing something, you put all of your energy into it to make it the best it possibly can be. Well, that's very nice of you guys. Well, it's important to be nice to ourselves and cut ourselves some slack every once in a while. Wouldn't want to be our own villain, would we? Okay, true. What else do I need to figure out? Biggest fear? Spiders. Rejection. What exactly is at the bottom of the ocean? Nope, we are not talking about fears. I am well aware of those. I am talking about what I need to figure out about myself. Well, what do you wish to look for in a relationship? What are you hoping to gain from having another person in your life? I don't know. Someone who's a nice compliment to me, someone who wants a long, stable relationship, someone who indulges in the same sense of humor, and someone who can binge watch cartoons with me. With everything you've learned, what do you wish to do with your education? Ooh, I am not sure. I love to figure out ways to help the environment. Science was always my strong point, and I love chemistry. What positive impacts do you inevitably hope to bring?
There we go. Now my mic is on.
To this world. Wow. That was
I fixed it.
Surprisingly deep and poignant.
I forgot to turn my mic on.
Yep. Okay. Well, I think just being able to put
Is it working
silly,
now, Haley?
lighthearted content into the world is kind of a good start. It makes me really happy to do that. Well, there you go. A good foundation. Yeah, true. These are good things to be in touch with. And I'm sure there are some of you out there who have other very different, maybe even more difficult questions about yourself. Maybe about your gender or your sexuality. Yes, who may be your
My
love?
computer
Or do you
is
want
killing
love
me
at
right
all? What do you
now.
want your future to be?
Come
Or
on.
even what do you want to do tomorrow? And where do babies come from?
What?
You serious? Well, you're a father. I know it's ridiculous storks.
Sweet.
But after that, okay, well, only he's confused about that. But yes,
Okay.
figuring out your own identity can take a long time. You may know yourself at an early age, or
Do you have a
may still
recommendation
be
for
figuring
which
yourself
Sanders
out
sides we
well
should
into
react to,
adulthood.
Haley?
But there's no time limit for these questions. Getting to know yourself can be quite the awesome adventure, and hopefully it's an adventure that never ends. And no matter what, no one knows you better than yourself. Am I right, Tony? Not my name. Then what is it? Okay, that was a very enlightening experience, but I think that's enough for one night. It's a little weird to be talking to myself so much, right, Sacagawea?
I'm your pet hamster, and I'm pretty sure this is even weirder.
True. You're right. You're always right. I hope you guys enjoyed this little journey
I
into
like
my
this one
identity.
a lot. The dark side
Now,
of Disney.
A featured presentation. I've always wanted to do that. What is up, everybody? Okay, things you probably don't know about me. I have a big freckle right behind my ear. I despise carrots. And I can't go to sleep without making sure my closet door is closed
Okay.
for fear of shadow demons and or the Demogorgon coming in and attacking me while I slumber. The usual stuff. One of the things you most likely do know about me is that I love me some good old-fashioned Disney. Did someone say Prince?
No.
And dude, you gotta stop interrupting my vlog. This is like the third one in a row you've popped up in. Thomas, I'm the prince, okay? You decided to talk about Disney. How am I not gonna show up? Well, I was bringing
Yeah,
it up
exactly.
because I wanted to talk about the many messages Disney movies provide. That sounds super! I know. It does. Now, califragilisticexpialidocious. Yes.
I finally am able to say that. It took me so long to be able to say it.
Stop. Someone say atrocious. Are you kidding me? I expelled you from the last 2 videos. Do you know how rude it is to interrupt a vlog? Okay. Well, anxiety, I gotta admit, I don't know why you are here. Simple.
I too.
am a Disney fan. You? What? Why is that so hard to believe? Disney movies are the embodiment of goodness and purity, something you would know nothing about. You must not be watching the same movies then, because the movies I know have much more sinister undertones. Come on, Thomas, you must sense it. I'm just trying to make sure that you're alert to all of the messages in those films, whether they were intentional or not. Actually, this is kind of intriguing. What? So you think every movie has a darker meaning or a misleading message? Oh, yeah. This is ridiculous. You besmirched the name of Disney. This time, you have gone too far. Really? This is where you cross the line? Well, how about this? I will throw out some Disney movies, and you two tell me what I'm supposed to learn from each movie. Practically perfect in every way. Why are you only quoting Mary Poppins? Because Julie Andrews is a beautiful goddess, and because I can, okay? Okay. Movie number 1, Cinderella. Easy.
Cinderella.
Believe in your dreams, and one day they will come true. Sure, just literally wait around your entire life, subjecting yourself to the cruelty of your ungrateful, ignorant family members until some magical fairy comes along to save you. Don't take action yourself. She had mice too. Not to mention, men can't memorize the face of a woman they've been dancing around with for hours. They have to rely on the shoe. Ergo, men are idiots. He was a very busy prince. He had a lot on his mind. Okay, let's just move to another. Snow White. Okay, so this time the message is to not do what the princess did. Don't accept random fruit from strangers. Or
Sorry, I was
don't eat
tweeting.
fruit. No. The bigger
And I'm live
message is to
streaming.
get away from your problems and become the housekeeper for 7 men. Sometimes the best solution is to get
Yes,
out of a
Haley,
bad
Virgil
situation.
is
Yeah, I'm a
you.
Hufflepuff. I tend to run away
Totally.
from every situation. Don't make all Hufflepuffs out to be like that. Not to mention a prince comes out of nowhere and plants a kiss on a seemingly sleeping girl. I guess consent isn't really that important. He thought she was dead. It was a farewell kiss. What's with all the prince hate? I wonder. Okay, well, how about something a little bit more recent? Frozen.
Prince.
A sister's love triumphs over all. And don't trust random princes.
Princes.
I can get behind that. I swear. Also, when Elsa passes away, Olaf's gonna die too, because the magic will be
Jeez.
gone. So just prolong the inevitable.
Jeez.
Wow. That is really
Dark.
Okay, let's lighten it back up with Peter Pan. Don't let your childhood spirit ever die. Also, it's totally fine to believe a random stranger
Yes.
when they tell you to jump out the window after they've broken into your house. But I would guess that's how your whole being would die. Yikes. Okay, how about Aladdin? My
Wow.
favorite. The value of a person is not determined by wealth. A diamond in the rough can be found anywhere, even someone who may be considered a street rat. And they can get what they want
By lying and
deceiving
cheating.
their way right into the castle and getting the princess. Oh, come on! He came clean in the end. He even freed the genie. Yeah, he did, but not before lying and
and
deceiving his way right out of the castle and getting the princess. Fox and the Hound. True friendship overcomes any boundaries
Yeah.
set by society. But then that friendship will immediately be terminated by that society, and the two must learn their place in the world. Wow, that is literally what happened at the end of that movie. It's true, I cried. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Stockholm Syndrome,
Stockholm
but it is more than just a prisoner falling in love with her kidnapper. It is about a love that transcends outward appearance. Even a
Yeah.
beastly, hairy animal. You're right, that doesn't sound much better. But come on, can you really look down
No.
so harshly on these movies? I still like them. There's
He
just some darker
looks for
messages that we
darker
don't
undertones
first see.
for it.
Bambi, man is dangerous. Pocahontas,
White man is dangerous.
Sleeping Beauty. Well, now we're back to the lack of consent with Sleeping Women. It was to lift a curse. The Little Mermaid. Don't just sign a contract without having your lawyer
True.
look over all the fine print and stipulations.
Yeah.
That one's just common sense. Or learn to write, or use sign language. There's more than one way to tell the prince you're the girl that saved him. Oh, now wait. Did I
Is
just
that
detect a hint
sarcasm?
of sarcasm towards a Disney movie? Well, there's always been one or two things I've noticed. Frankly, just make it easier for
Yes.
the princess. We could use a helping hand every once in a while. Or shoes. Or shoes, yes. Well, then how about we just concede that Disney movies
Yes.
have a lot of different, interesting
They do.
messages
They
within
do.
them. Duh. That's what I've been saying. I never said Princey was wrong. You didn't? No. Well, then I suppose I shall concede a few points to you. Great. Excellent. Cool. Still don't like you. What was that? Chim Chim Charu.
Mary Poppins.
Okay. Well, my personality is very weird. I'm very sorry about that.
Any
But
Santa
I
side
hope that you did enjoy that
recommendations?
little Disney debate. Maybe you all can think of some interesting
One is
messages
almost
from
over.
other Disney movies we didn't cover. If you do, please feel free to share them. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Peace out.
Okay, how about Mulan? There's never a wrong time to dress and drag. Lion King, there's never a wrong time to dress and drag
and do the hula.
Oh my god.
Any suggestions? Any other Santa side should I watch? This stream is gonna go on for an hour. Any suggestions? I know the stream lags a bit, so I have to wait. I have to be very patient. A patient little bean. But I am not a patient. I am very impatient sometimes. Way too adult? Okay.
Hi,
We'll
my
watch
name's
that
Thomas
one.
Sanders, and yes, I have worn this shirt for the 15 millionth time. Let's move on. Hi, my name's Thomas Sanders, and yes, I have
There
worn
we
this
go.
shirt for the 15 millionth time. Let's move on.
That shirt is like his lucky
So,
shirt.
like many other people in America, I'm getting ready for that magnificent
I really like his
Thursday that comes
eyes. They're
around
really
every
pretty.
year where we gather around the table with our family, avoid conversation pertaining to politics and my lack of a significant other, and gorge ourselves on more food than we would ever naturally eat any other day of the year. That was one breath. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is what I was referring to. I
Yes.
don't know if any of you were confused. This year, however, will be just a bit different.
Hello.
I shall be the only one of the four
Hi,
brothers there. So naturally,
Depsy
my dad has
Rap
asked me to
Battles.
help cook the
Welcome.
meal. Here's the thing,
Welcome to my stream.
don't really
If you have any
know how
Thomas
to cook.
Sander or videos in
Okay,
general
enough of this.
I could react to,
My
just
dad
tell,
character,
just
what
put
are
on
you
the
doing
chat.
here?
I think
had
he
you
left.
last time to help represent
They-
my
they
moral
left,
side. Well,
didn't
then
they?
just think of me as your sense of morality
Christ.
really firing back at you with a vengeance today. Do you know how often you say you can't cook? Lots of times. Do you know how often you try to learn how to cook?
Zero.
Times. Not
Me.
true.
That
There
is
was
so
one
me right
time
now.
A few months ago when you're right, it's already a bad sign that I have to go back that far. Being able to cook yourself a meal is an essential part to living as an adult. Ah, why you gotta say that word? What, adult? I have that music set up specifically for this. Oh, come on. I'm an adult. I'm a dad. It's not that scary. Your face is scary. You realize we have the same face.
face,
Yeah,
yes.
I messed up. This is not my day today. Okay, well, let's calm down. Why don't we go through a list of what you can do yourself? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I can manage that. Can you change the oil in your car? I don't think so. Okay, can you do taxes? Absolutely,
Really
I
not.
cannot. Can you handle disposing bugs, spiders, or other creatures you may
Okay.
find in your house? Come
The
on.
odd ones
that's a no.
out.
Oh,
Physical
this is so bad. I
education.
really
I will
like
I will do that one
the process
next.
of
Okay.
becoming an adult, which we all know is referred to as adultery.
Adulthood.
No, that is
No.
not a correct
No.
statement. Nope, nope. I thought that was a thing. It's a thing. It's just a different
Okay.
thing. Well, you know, like really though, how am I this bad at taking care of myself? I treat the stove in my kitchen like a friend that I've been neglecting. Hey, Thomas. Hey, man. How you been? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. Have any food to cook?
No.
Nah. Even just good old ramen or something? You know, I'm not really feeling hungry at the moment, so.
True.
Yes.
Who you calling?
Oh, no, I'm just, you know, my mom.
When
She
you
asked
don't
me
want to
call,
cook
so
and you
like,
have a
something's
talking
lit.
stove.
Yeah. You know, unlike me, because I'm an unlit stove. Have been for some time now. Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
Cool. Yeah.
Good seeing you again.
See you later.
Right.
Yeah.
Catch up with you later?
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, good seeing you.
See you later.
Yes, I'd like a large cheese, please.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I know! Well, it's all in baby steps, like everything you've learned in life. Like what?
Well, you wash your own laundry, don't you?
Yeah.
You've learned how to eat better and exercise.
I still eat a ton of pizza, but yeah. And when dealing with other people, you know when to stand up for what's right and when to turn the other cheek. I show them my butt. Not
No.
what I meant. And you probably should stop showing people your, well, one problem at a time. The point is, you didn't always know to do those things, and they came about because you took the time to learn. You're right. Learn from your parents, and hopefully they will also
Come
take the
on.
time to learn from you and what you know. How to turn on the computer so my mom can play solitaire.
Yes.
Right. I hope you all learn new ways of becoming independent.
Yeah.
And becoming an adult shouldn't mean losing the sense of who you are. Of course not. You can still be a kid at heart. Just learn about the world around you, as well as skills
Physical
that will help
education.
you and others. And learning to become an adult is not a race, so
Nope.
no pressure in figuring.
Let's do this. I don't know if I've actually seen this one. I've seen a lot of odd ones out. But I don't think I've ever seen physical education.
School, but in my high school, you had to take a physical education credit to graduate. So normally
Yes.
to get it out of the way, in 9th grade, all the boys would take PE, physical education credit to
There we
graduate.
go.
So normally to get it out of the way, in 9th grade, all the boys would take PE, and all the girls would take dance. But
Oh.
sometimes the really white boys would take dance. And you could always point them out during dance recitals. So I actually took PE my sophomore year because I went to preparatory school in 9th grade. But that was okay because I fit in quite perfectly with all the other skinny white boys. And there's like this long moment in the first 10 minutes of class where all you do is sit in the locker room and wait until coach says, "Okay, let's do this." So one
Wow.
day we all got bored and just started flicking water bottle caps. You know, just the caps and the little... We just started flicking, you know, like little tiny frisbees. We took caps
What?
in the trash and we would just shoot them at each other, you know?
What? I've never
And it
done
was
that
all
before.
Fun, you know, and no one really got hurt, and I'm pretty sure I'm the one who started it, but whatever. And then when we did our physical education class, it was like extra hard. Like we ran 2 laps instead of 1. And we had to do
Wow.
wall sits while holding medicine balls. And then afterwards, when we were all sweaty and tired, the teacher goes, "You want to know why today was extra hard? It's because you're flicking water bottle caps at each other." What? Fast forward a couple
Wow.
months, and these 2 kids get the idea to play a game called Bodies. If you're not
Bodies.
familiar with that game, it's a game where you punch
Bodies.
someone.
Oh.
That's it. You're not allowed to hit their face though, just their bodies, which is why it's called Bodies.
That makes
At
sense.
least one of us would be like, hey you guys. Oh wait, their voices should be squeaky. Hey you guys, Coach didn't like that we were throwing water bottle caps before. Maybe we shouldn't do this. So, you know, I obviously couldn't let that happen without watching. And these 2 kids start playing, and one kid isn't even punching back. Which
Wow.
is a strategy I would not use playing that particular game. And then all of a sudden, the dude taking the punches falls off his feet and hits his head on the hard tile and doesn't get up. Did I win? So we're a couple of young bros,
That's not
and
good.
we're like, "Hey bro, 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 bro." So we had to tell the teacher, and the teacher got the nurse. And a little time passed, and at that point he did wake up a little. And the coach asked him what happened. And he knew he would get in trouble if he told the truth. So he lied and said, "Oh, I don't know, I just passed out and got all these punch marks." Although it is possible he could have legitimately forgot. And then the coach asked the class what happened. And everyone was like, "Oh yeah, geez man, yeah, he just passed out. Yeah, I saw him, he just flopped down." And we almost got away with it, except one kid, I forget his first name, but his last name was like Willikins or something. And he had the stupidest bowl cut too. So stupid.
Wow.
He tells the
After
coach,
this video, we
"Yeah,
will be
everybody
watching
knows
another
that
Sander
we're
Sides.
playing
If you would
Bodies
like
in person
suggested
A,
Sander
Falcon
Sides
Punch,
that you guys would
person
want,
B.
or
And
another
then we
video,
already
something
know
like that.
we're in a whole heck of a trouble. But the nurse called the PE teacher and said, "This kid needs to get his stuff." And coach said to the class, "Someone needs to get this kid his stuff." I got it. I'll get his stuff. And I'm told that the class had to do lunges down the track field. But I wouldn't know, because I took my sweet time getting him his stuff. And then a year later, I heard our PE teacher got fired.
Wow.
For separate reasons.
That was a pretty good video. Pretty good.
You know, I never really understood...
Well. Well, that's a awkward pause right there. So let's see here. If I can type Sander sides. I misspelled it. Oh well. I should probably fix that on the stream. Standard sides. Da-da-ba-da. Pause. Okay. I kind of want to do one of my favorite Sander sides videos, if you guys are okay with it. Of course. One of my favorite ones is, like, I really enjoyed the accepting, and this right here is pretty cute. I think I'm gonna go with the making some changes.
Hello everyone, and excuse me while I work on
I
some
really
things
like
here in my
that.
mind palace. It's got this really weird echo. It's somehow gotten worse. It's really annoying and loud.
Listen, buddy, don't blame us because your mind is so empty.
What is up, everybody? And yes, if you remember from last time, I came up with this
Yes.
awesome mind palace to come to reflect, meditate, and even work out some things in my life.
You mean I came up with?
And I helped. Yes, you are my creativity and morality, so I didn't misspeak.
Oh, I knew that. I was just making sure that it was known I was the side that did the most work and deserved the most credit.
Boy, what an asset to your personality, am I right?
I didn't know you made jokes like that.
What joke did I make? Not important. The bottom line is, I now have this new space, which is awesome. Things are changing, evolving, mutating. Nothing stays the same.
They sure don't, and you're saying it like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm fine. I'm cool. You know what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold!
All right. I should have rephrased that. But I was thinking the only thing better than being cool was being back at my place.
Listen to that sweet, sweet non-echo.
Wait, what gives? Where are my star thingies? Well, this place sure looks familiar.
Sorry, guys, the sudden change kind of freaked me out a bit.
Why? I mean it. Why does this place look so familiar?
This is my apartment.
You know what this is. Why are you so off today?
I'll tell you what. With sudden change, the heart tends to be confused.
Well, I'm always confused.
Ain't that the truth?
Maybe I should clarify. More confused than on average.
Average.
That sounds about right. You are so smart.
Yes.
You could solve anything. Why don't we talk
Oh
more?
no.
Feelings. Yep. I've become sentimental. You're always sentimental. More sentimental than on average. But why? Is it because of that whole growing up
Oh,
thing? Do
Patton.
we need to revisit that? No, it's not that. I mean, maybe that started things. I think it's the changes that have come so rapidly lately. I'm taking on new formats for videos. I'm traveling a lot
I need to
more.
fix
Even
the
my
title
wardrobe's been
thing,
slightly
but
updated.
I don't
That all
really.
sounds flippin' sweet, man. It is flippin'
Can't
sweet,
really do that
man.
right now, but
I guess I'm just getting all reminiscent over what once was and shiz. Well, Thomas, everyone gets homesick from time to time. Do you, Logan? Patton, we are all fractions of Thomas's personality.
Yes.
That is impossible. With you, I'm always
Wait,
home.
home.
You need to
Oh.
chill out. I do need to
Patton.
chill out. Yes. Patton, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Impossible. Seeing as how I just learned about it in the last vlog.
Yes.
True. I don't know why these changes are causing this sudden surge of emotions, but we can deal with them and we can keep moving forward. You with me? Yeah. Awesome. Epic. Additional affirmation.
Wait.
Discipline.
So close.
What up, anxiety?
Just here to say I'm on your side.
Whose side? My side. What am I arguing?
Quiet, just let me do the talking.
Anxiety, this isn't an argument. We're all on the same side here.
Really? I find that hard to believe. You wonder why all these changes are throwing you off? It's the lessening of steady constants in your life.
Oh my goodness, that's right, Thomas, and you are a Taurus.
When you're in these new settings and situations, you know
I mean,
something is
everyone
off. What
gets
is it?
anxious
Something. You can't even
with
give
new
an example?
something.
is off.
I hate it when you're just vague. Anxiety, what do we do? No, you were listening to me before. Remember how smart I was?
We have a
Yes.
bubble. The bubble is nice here, and anything you need to do, you can
Bubbles
get
are very
done in your
comforting.
familiar
My mom wants
bubble.
me to get out of my
Not
bubble,
how dream chasing
but
works. Oh, I do not like you. I don't get
I
it.
like my
Last time
bubble.
you were on my case about whether
This is
here
very
was where
brave
I
of me
needed
to
be.
live stream
Yes,
today.
But lately,
Are you just trying to counter everything I
I'm
do?
very
No, it's
socially
Then why
awkward.
friends?
I relate to Thomas a
you're
lot.
always away from your
Friends.
friends.
Ah, that's why I've been feeling more confused than Beverage.
Average.
No, I'm not. You care about whether or not I'm around my friends?
friends? Look, let's not read into this and make it any more angsty than it has to be. We all know that I'm a bit
Dismal, monochromatic.
spicy. Whatever. And you're really
Spicy.
good friends. They help me out.
I really
They
enjoy
provide constancy.
and the way
Fine.
Thomas
You and Morelli
portrays
have a point.
Patton.
No! Possible alliance? Sure, nerd. Great. Halfwit. Thomas. Yes, friends are a positive, and I can appreciate having them in your life, even though they encourage nonsensical and unsafe behavior. They also can help with your overall mental health and well-being. But they're not going anywhere.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Shut up. They're not waiting on you to pursue their dreams, so you mustn't wait on them.
They could be gone at any moment. Maybe all this traveling is giving them the impression you don't need them anymore.
No, that's not true. We're losing them. Come on, you're the creative one. What if his friends never leave? Unrealistic. What if some of his friends take his sides? Why did I think it was a good idea to join forces with you? You guys can shapeshift. There we go. Being mental projections of your own
I forgot about
personality,
this one.
It kind of makes sense.
I forgot it was in this
You
one.
guys can take on the forms of my friends, and I can have you with me, no matter where I go. If this will help, I am more than willing to participate. Which friend shall I be? Easy. You're inquisitive, rational, and clever. You're gonna be Joan.
Huh. Interesting.
Logic
My
Joan.
face is immediately scratchier.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Patton, you're a goofball with a heart of gold, so you're gonna be Terrence.
Terrific!
Different face, same terrible humor.
Wish that was less me, but glad to have you aboard the pun train.
That wasn't on purpose.
Roman, if you don't mind, Thomas. Way ahead
Love
of you.
it.
Oh, okay.
Valerie.
A valorous choice.
Hello! Did I do that like Terrence?
Pretty accurate. Why Valerie?
She's a dreamer, a fellow lover of Disney. But mostly I just finally get to sing some princess songs.
You've got to stop her.
Excuse me, I am still a man, a manly man, a man who is manly.
Manly.
All right, Roman, calm down. We're all still the same aspects of Thomas's personality, so keep him
Just-
pronouns all around.
All right, then you got to stop him. Anxiety. No, I am
No.
not playing this game.
Aw, come on, anxiety, it's fun. I'm a fun guy who's fun sized. Like Danny DeVito!
It would behoove this exercise if all aspects took part.
I'm comfortable just the way I am. And besides, Thomas, this isn't going to do any
Talent.
Helen.
I don't know, just similar style.
Change me back.
That's so
now.
cute.
I think we can all agree that you're undeniably...
I forgot about this one. I forgot
I'm
how
trying
great
hard
this,
not to
this
like
one
you
is.
right now. Right, you are just too darn cute. Oh, he's like a little kid.
That is a pleasant comparison.
There. So now I can be comforted with the presence of my friends forever.
Look at this!
What?
How are you doing that? I just walked over here. When haven't we thought to do this before?
Can you stop breaking the fourth wall?
It's not quite a fourth wall, it's really more of a single column in the middle of all of this.
I don't want to think about that. Go back to your spot.
Okay, love you.
I love you too.
I am not.
I love this.
Okay with this.
This is great.
So deal with it, JD. Delightful. You know, JD from Heather's. I waste my best material on you.
So are you content now, Thomas? Can we close the book on your back-to-back dilemmas?
I don't know
This
how the
is
series
great.
would continue if we stopped having dilemmas.
Very
Easy,
true.
Meta Knight. We're recording the episode, not the DVD commentary.
So you called him out for it, but then immediately took it more meta. Let's get back on track.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this could work. Might take a little getting used to. But you both deserve a pat in the back for this one.
Did you just make a self-referential pun?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been waiting to do it ever since I revealed my name. Up until that point, I was patent pending.
Time out. You don't see me or anyone else making puns about our names. So.
You're right. High five.
We're across...
Down low.
Again. Again. Low again. I might scream.
But you can't because your volume's too low.
Don't you dare.
Again.
You're dead to me.
This is incredibly amusing.
Yes.
But
Yes, but.
something is just not
Off.
right about this.
Perhaps we're not in the right alignment.
What do you mean?
It means maybe this combination of friends isn't quite, lit. Is that the correct usage?
Oh, almost.
You gotta be joking.
You know I'm not. Allow me to demonstrate. Perhaps.
Perhaps this is a better fit.
Stop doing this.
Okay, I just love Joan with eyeshadow.
He looks like a wet bandit from Home
Yes.
Oh, wait, you're bandit. That doesn't make sense.
Roman, look at me. No! Now one of us has to change. Whoa, I'm seeing double here. Shouldn't have drank that Roman Coke.
Wow.
You are incorrigible.
Don't know what that means. Guess I'm not the only one that needs vocabulary cards.
Okay, guys, I don't think you switching around is helping.
Of course it's not, Thomas, because that's not what you need. Do I act like Joan? No.
Patton's pretty much just like Valerie. They're both loving and sweet
Yeah.
and
I'm
bubbly.
gonna hug you now.
Okay. You got it over there now.
Oh, okay. Why is no one else doing this?
Alright. See, it doesn't feel right because we are not actually your friends.
But
We look just like them. Would it help if we attempted to behave like them? Hello, my name is Talon. I'm short and unthreatening.
real cute. I want to pinch your cheeks.
That's a
not
very-
quite Talon.
Very
Cats,
cute.
Viking metal, vomit.
Well, now
She
you're
messed
just
up
naming
so
things.
much on that
Raises so
line.
many more questions.
There's no use, Thomas.
It was so
Nothing
cute.
beats the real thing.
Well, then what do you want me to
No.
do? I know you want me to just stay at home, but change is inevitable. And I know
Yes.
change is a part of life, and my friends have their own lives, but they've always been there to...
I will find my way. I can go the distance. Sorry, I just realized Terrence has a higher rating than you, Thomas.
El príncipe es estúpido.
What?
It is my understanding that you speak Spanish, so I really wanted to help you get it through
Yes.
your thick, self-aggrandizing skull in both languages. You are vapid and slow-witted.
Wow, that was a wounding remark. I thought we agreed to work as a
Yes.
team on this one. Besides, I learned Spanish first, so who's the stupid one now?
Still you.
Biblioteca! See? I know Spanish too.
Oh, that's like Spanish 1.
Did I make you proud, Logan? You proud of me?
You really need
Yes.
to chill.
Okay, so as we were saying...
Come on,
adorable.
Thomas, life is an adventure. Embrace the
Oh,
change.
wow.
I'm
Little
trying
me.
to, but I don't know if I can.
Now we are good friends, Thomas.
Okay, enough of you.
What? You were too powerful as Joan. Somebody had to stop you.
Why are you talking like that?
Why I've always talked this way.
No.
I mean, this is how Joan has always talked.
Not them
No.
either.
Great googly pooglies, I don't know who I am anymore.
I don't have to look like anyone to make sense.
He's right. We are parts of a whole, visualized aspects of your single
Yes.
personality. Your real friends are complicated, multifaceted individuals. None of them would fit neatly into any one of us.
Nothing beats the real thing.
I just said that. See? Am I at all like Terrence?
No, you're not.
I'm getting real sick of this.
I know you are, anxiety. This constant change is exactly what I was trying to avoid in the first place. I guess some change is unavoidable.
You just need to keep the change. Uh-oh, I just littered those pennies. Hope the coppers don't come after me.
Why did you switch with me?
Just calm though.
Okay, you got
Had
it.
to happen.
I'm frail and breakable.
Breakable.
Okay, Patton in the form of Joan is not happening.
Got it.
Okay, now you just like being Joan.
Falsehood. Thomas, there is administrable change and inadministrable change.
That's not a real word.
Unadministrable change.
It's
Change you can control and change you cannot
can't
control.
control.
I'm following.
And then there's change you can control, but
shouldn't.
Like changing me.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, I chose Valerie first.
So the change that I can't control is the fact that me and my friends are all moving in different directions.
Yes.
We have our own goals, our own dreams. That's something that can't and shouldn't be changed.
That's
But
very true.
What we can control is our communication with each other. We can keep ourselves updated, vid chat, enjoy each other's company, even if we're not in the same place. I mean, some friendships even start online or by mail, and it's years before they meet, if they ever do. The spirit of the friendship doesn't fade with location or any other
No,
form of change.
no,
It's
it
up
never
to us.
does.
And if you're truly
Unless
not happy with the change that's happening in your life, you can
Yeah.
exercise what agency you have over that as well.
You're right. Most changes aren't too far out of my control.
True.
That calms me down.
Great. Well, can you use a little bit of that control to change me back now?
No, fine.
Alright, cool.
Ah, okay.
Halt! One more princess song. I'm wishing. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, there you go. Oh, my precious bangs. That was a valiant effort. Well, at least it was
Yes.
fun. Some change can be fun and entertaining. It was almost as
Yes.
if this whole video was an excuse to show us portrayed by your friends. Sorry about all that anxiety. Whatever. I'll let it slide because I do
I
feel
love all the
better.
fourth
Yeah.
wall breaks.
Yeah, maybe good enough to tell us
Your
name. You
No.
are the last one, and even we don't know your name, so we're kind of curious.
No.
Okay. My name.
Is Talon.
Okay. That is upsetting.
Well,
Wait, is it Talon?
no. You take turns changing me into different friends today and expect me to open up to all of you?
Very
Bad
true.
chance. Except you, Patton. You didn't do that. You're cool.
Okay, well, we deserve that. How about we make it a rule not to change anybody who
True.
doesn't want to be changed? And for the record, I like you all just the way that you are. Glad to have you back to your old intimidating self, anxiety.
Be back soon.
Well, I mean, I do feel better, so thank you guys. There's no replacing your friends, but there's no replacing us either. Very true.
No.
We will be your constants. Yeah, you will. One more hug before...
Oh.
Guess I can't do that anymore. No more breaking the fourth wall, huh? Air hug? Air hug. I feel better now. Thank you! Thank you, guys! And I hope that you all know what the
Yes.
changes you have control over in your life. The friendships you have don't have to
great.
limited by distance, and if you're not comfortable
It'll
with
load.
the direction you're going, there's no pressure. You can
There
always
we go.
make another change. Until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and
Non-binary
non-binary
pals.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.
I must say, it is a
I really
relief
like
to
that.
fill out this outfit again. You think you do? It totally makes your butt look big.
I know. Thanks for noticing. Personally and objectively, I thought we were quite convincing as Thomas's friends. I'd have to agree with you. I guess you could say Thomas is a man of many. Don't
Talent.
I like this one too.
give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around.
Petrificus totalis.
Yes. He's changed the Sanderside's intro so much, and it's great. Sorry for this such bad stream quality. It's not the best. I'm sorry.
For your new plum pigmented pylon. Logan, look at you with the
Purple hair.
It is very becoming. Becoming a nuisance? Is that what you were trying to say? How is anyone supposed to take me seriously when your head looks like Barney's unshaven armpit? No, I like it. And it's not for Halloween, by the way. Just to make me look foolish then, huh, Thomas?
Yes.
Congratulations on having graduated to full-time clown.
Congratulations on the full colorful crown.
Yeah, your sincere congratulatory remark recolors my sardonic slight and makes it appear sincere. Let it be known, I do not like the hair. You know,
We get it,
for some
Logan.
reason, not surprised that you like it, Patton. Whatever makes you happy. I see a little Perry twinkle in your eyes. Two different shades of purple. It is a brilliant, iridescent display. Though I still say you could have gone with even more colors. Full rainbow
Rainbows
next time. Awful idea. Oh, I'm already
It's full rainbows all the time.
Wow, you did not. Anyway, where's Virgil? I want to see what good old Panic at the Everywhere
Everywhere.
has to say about this. Yes. Oh, yeah. He does have something to say. Virgil won't come out and see what people think about it. Yes, boy. Get it. Hey, dude. I don't know why I said that. What do you have to say?
Hey,
You know me
dude.
by now. You know I'm gonna have some concerns.
Yes.
And that's okay. What's up? It's just you don't know what people are thinking or saying about it. Yeah, I will always have that little bit of nervousness about what people think of my appearance, colored hair or not. But honestly, I'm happy with the change up. If you're looking for a
Looks
reason,
really,
look, it
really
makes
lovely.
Thomas happy. And isn't good mental health an important reason? Yeah.
Yes.
It certainly helps me think of a few new possibilities for the great selfie games.
I guess there is sort of a
Yes.
dark edginess to it, like one of those
Stream.
Crayola crayon Halloween packs.
That is your standard for dark
Do you see that light?
I don't know. I'm just trying not to bring the
Did I
proof
see
down
it?
here. You only help
Yeah.
lift me up, you sweet and sour, misunderstood
Stop.
shadowling. What?
I'm just not in agreement. There's a lot of love to give. Well,
If I
all I'm
unplug it,
saying
it'll be too
is,
weird.
Thomas, in
So.
your past, it's been far
I
easier
have
to
to
just
watch Thomas.
blend in. You make yourself stand out.
Okay.
Like this. Yeah, it can be good, but a lot of times it can be
Be bad.
not so good. He's trying not to be harsh so as not to be too distressing, but he is the source of your anxiety. This is odd. He is odd.
Logan.
But he does have a point.
Point.
Might one's effort to find happiness in unique self-expression
I really enjoy
lead
the
to
Sandersides.
unhappy result of being the
I
odd
enjoy
one out. I mean, yeah, I
the
see
way
the
he
concern, but I don't think that should keep us
portrays.
from
I can't
taking
speak
that risk.
apparently.
If it's not hurting
His
me
different
or
side,
others,
like his
sometimes
different
being the
parts
odd
of his
one out can
personality.
be fun
I still need to
for
create
yourself.
my
being the
100
odd one out
subscriber
was my
video.
whole presence here, and it was not fun.
It's coming.
That
I have a
is
lot
the
more to
crux
do
of
on
this
it though.
issue.
So
Virgil is a little too familiar with rejection and has had his fill. He doesn't realize that sometimes standing out can feel outstanding. And I would know. Oh, well, shoot, we
Doggo!
need to make you
Got a
feel
haircut
included
too.
as a valued part of me so that you don't feel wrong for being different. Roman,
He's
that
adorable.
was astute. I know! And you used the word iridescence earlier. You were on a clever
both got
streak
a
today,
haircut
which is
today.
unusual for you. I know! Wait, what? I literally almost took your whole face out. Patton, you now have our attention. That's what your hair reminds me of. Nymphadora Tonks, the metamorphogus from Harry Potter. Okay, both of you, with your big words today. Stealing my thing, no big deal. Harry Potter! Right? Is that what you were quoting from, like Dumbledore from the fourth movie?
Yeah, boy.
Like, what was that? It was such a weird line translation from the book to the movie. No, it was more of a Harry
Bye.
Potter themed idea.
Bye,
Just now,
hey.
that was
text you later.
Oh, I know. Virgil, Harry Potter Potter was this amazing book series that combined magic and fantasy and giant trolls and like troll bogies.
Yeah, I know what Harry Potter is.
But it also gave us this really cool system that helps us figure out where we fit in.
Yes.
Oh, I can sort of see where you're going with this, Thomas. Hats off to you, Ben. Aragog, a ginormous spider in the Harry Potter universe. He's bold, he's terrifying, and no matter where we all fit in, we are always brave. That was not where I was going with that, Patton, but point well made. He must be stopped. Hogwarts houses. In the books,
Aragog
the
is pretty
students get
scary.
sorted into
Pretty
4
scary.
different Hogwarts houses based off of the qualities that they exhibit. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, so you're saying this magical, some might say nonsensical talking headwear sorting system could be of use to us? Well, although
Yes.
being simply a device in the books, people reading them also began to be curious as to where they may be sorted if they went to Hogwarts, and a lot of Harry Potter house quizzes appeared online. It sort of helped promote this idea that we may be different, but we're all valued and important and part of the same.
Sorry that it's lagging a lot.
But the school's not real. It's a metaphor, Erlenmeyer trash. Oh, school him. Don't be mean, though. Fantasy worlds are my jam, broham.
I think after
I'm
this,
just doing my
this
best
Sandra
over here.
Sides,
You
the
guys,
stream
so
is
what's the
going
plan
to
here?
end.
We're gonna sort you. Sort me? Well, sure. I myself am a Hufflepuff, but you all are different facets of my personality with different strengths and weaknesses. It may take some discussion, but I am sure that we can thoughtfully deduce where each of you— Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. There we go. End of Sanderside's video. Until next time, everyone. Oh, yeah. Thank God. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why am I a Slytherin? What are the qualifications?
Well, you're the dark and sinister one. Pump the brakes, Princey. That is not what qualifies as Slytherin. Well, the other houses are definitely taken by us, so it's the only one he could possibly fit into. And that is a great example of what we are not going to do with Virgil. Okay, look, fantasy—
What did I mess up on? Why is the stream unavailable? Well, yes, the stream is being edited now. Well,